So when Dodge built this car, we all know that they did a lot for performance and fun and speed under here, but they didn't do a whole lot for style, right? So what are we gonna do to spruce this up? If you've got a car that you bring to shows and you want to show it off, what can we do? So first thing is, when we get this Go Mango, and I know it looks red in a lot of videos, but it is Go Mango. First thing we gotta do is you gotta pick a color, right? And when it comes to colors, there's simple rules that you can follow. On the color wheel, blue and orange are complementary colors. They go back and forth together really well. Here's orange, blue air filter, that came that way. Do you see that looks together pretty good, right? Like we've got blue on my calipers here, right? It matches up pretty well. So we're gonna spruce up underneath this hood. So we propped this up at shows. We've got nice little pops of blue that look like they really just kind of highlight some things. So what are we going to do here, right? So we've got our washer fluid cap, we have our fuse box, dipstick, even these little circles here, which I don't know, rumor is that they're beer holders. Maybe they are, maybe they're not, but what we call the beverage delete kit that takes these out here, coolant, and maybe even get rid of these big plastic monstrosities and do something about these struts and cover those up with something a little bit nicer. All right, so I have just the thing here, and right in here, all right, we're gonna have a catch can. And look, I know that there's a lot of debate online about whether or not catch cans matter or not, right? So basically what they do is, right, oil comes through, goes into the catch can, goes out, gets fed back into the engine. And the idea is that there are a lot of vapors that are dirty, that filthy, disgusting. They get caught up in the catch can, they condense in there, and you're not putting dirty, disgusting sludge back into your engine. People say that in direct port engines, they don't matter. People say they do. Other people say, like, well, it's not gonna hurt anything, put the catch can on it. Frankly, I think it looks really cool. It's another little pop of blue, certainly can't hurt. So I've got one, and I'm gonna put all this in here, and we're gonna see exactly what this looks like after the fact. So like I was just telling you, under the hood, it's pretty boring. Makes a lot of power, sounds great doing it, blast to drive, but doesn't look pretty while it's happening. So what have we got under here? We've got some stuff to pretty it up. Check it out. Whole bunch of engine dressing that we'll go through in just a sec. But all that you see here is all from Billet Technologies. You know, for being honest, this stuff, if you're looking for a quick fix, this is not them. Right? I ordered this all on May 30th and May 31st. It just came today. It is August. Well, to be fair, I had a couple of pieces come quickly. These two came. This came. A couple of things took a little bit longer, and what's under here took the longest. But it's all custom. It's all high quality. It's all really amazing stuff. Well done. Well worth the wait. Well worth the price. So let's check it out. What do we have here, and how's this all going to look when we're done? So very standard stuff, right? First thing is oil dipstick, right? Very easy to replace. There's a small little pin on the side. All right, I'll show you how well this works, of course, but that's one, right? Coolant cap, very simple. 2, washer fluid cap. 3, strut tower covers, right? Got those big obnoxious plastic round cereal bowl looking covers that are terrible. All right, let's get those off and get this beautiful blue aluminum on there. Fuse box cover, right? And you can have whatever you want on here, right? Like I chose to get the Silhouette with the 392. You can have 6.4. You can give them a custom thing, whatever you want. You can get all that. These two are what they call the beverage delete. So the plastic radiator support covers right in the front of the car have those 2 round circles there. You can hold the beer or you can hold these. So we're gonna get those in. Catch can. Now, I know half of you are saying that's awesome, half of you are saying that's ridiculous. Why would you put an oil catch can on a direct port motor? A couple of reasons. One is it doesn't hurt anything, so it's certainly not going to make anything worse. It could make it better. It could do nothing at all. But whatever it does, it's going to look pretty fucking cool doing it. I like the way it looks. Adds a pop of blue. Certainly can't hurt. Didn't care about the money, so I'm putting one in. You don't have to like it. Not your car. Okay. These here. So these are for your hood. right? Hood prop covers. Right, very simple. You unclip it, put this on here, what you see, right? Little tiny set screw, tighten them up. Nice little pop of color there as well. And finally, the one I've been waiting for is my ID plate. So it's got my name, it's got my VIN number, and it's got the build date. As you guys know, I ordered this car from the factory, so this is built for me exactly the way I wanted it. And there you go. This goes on there. Now, what I will tell you is that you see these screws. These screws make it look cool, but they're not screws, okay? It is 3M tape. All of these things, well, not all of them, right? This will clip on, this will screw on, that's got the set screw, these 3M. So that's it. These will obviously bolt on. So catch can, right? We got to install that. This is going to probably get its own video just because you've got the Z bracket and I've got to get around the shaker, which I haven't quite figured out how to do yet, but that thing's going to be in the way. I'm not sure that these hoses are going to work, frankly. I got the blue ends. You can get them silver, aluminum. If you get all these pieces in aluminum, they will come more quickly. They do all their work in batches. So they send all the blues out, all the reds out, blah, 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 this and that. They have recently been adding more factory OEM colors. So before you could get orange, now you can get go mango. I don't know if they have that color, but you guys get the idea. So that's it. Everything comes with instructions on how to install it. If for some reason you can't figure out how to take the backing off double-sided tape. But if that's true, then you have this. If you can't figure out how tape works, you probably can't read this either. But there you go. That's everything. So we're gonna get going and see what it looks like afterwards. But this is gonna be really beautiful. Orange and blue are complementary colors on the color wheel, so when we put these two together, I think this is really gonna pop. It's gonna match my blue calipers, so super, super excited about this. Let's get it all on and see what it looks like. Talk to you soon. Here we go. All right, before we get going, let's just see if we can count these things up here. So, fuse box cover, washer fluid, oil dipstick, strut tower cover, strut tower cover. So I took this one off just to see what it was like under there. Coolant, beverage delete. I don't know where I'll put the nameplate. Here, maybe. Here, probably here. And catch can normally mounts right here, but with the shaker, that's gonna block. So it's gotta come right about here. So, what? I don't know if I can get in there. Let's see. That guy. That's that. Figure it out. But there you go. Oh, something else I forgot to tell you guys is I got some really cool covers for here. Black, right? So all black. So all this, nobody wants to look at this. So this will all be covered in black with the blue sticking through. And we're going to cover this ugly as sin coolant reservoir. Right? So this here should be as simple as 1, 2, 3, cover, 1, 2, 3, back on. But I got nicer ones of these, which we're going to be doing this again here when the coilovers come. But we're going to wait a little bit on that. But sneak peek. Okay, there you go. All right, we're going to get to it. One last thing. Make sure you clean this stuff up real good. All right, this is going to just tape, right? So you can maybe just see some differences in, like, say, it's clean and smudges on there. So clean it up real good, and then if you want anything to stick, I think I told you this with the shaker video, maybe? I don't know. But alcohol pads. If you have any alcohol pads, give that a wipe with those, and everything will stick way better. Okay, now we're really gonna get going. So obviously, this is not gonna replace that radiator cap because it doesn't have a seal. That's gonna stay on there. What you'll notice is we have a little set screw right there. This is gonna seat right over top of it. Now we're gonna tighten that set screw and just leave it there. Here we go. this little pin. It's almost impossible to see. It's so tiny. There it is. All right, so I gotta drive that pin out. This handle comes off. This guy goes in, and once that's in, see that? We're gonna push that through. And we're gonna do it all with this little nail here. And this is gonna be a real pain in the ass, but let's see how it goes. As anticipated, this one kind of sucked. Getting the pin out of the other one was pretty easy. I pushed one side with that nail, grabbed some pliers, and yanked it right out. Getting the other one in, kind of annoying. It's in. It does wobble a little bit because this barrel is just very wide open. So I put this, I put the dipstick in, got the pin a little bit loose enough, you know, wobbled it enough so I could start moving it in. I moved it in and you know, synced up the two holes here, and it was fine. And then I pushed it all the way through, and it's in there. I mean, it's through the hole. It's not coming off, but you can see it wobbles. Whereas this one, it's pretty hard to see, but you see, it's rectangular, so this fits in there nice and neat. This doesn't. So I'm gonna have to find a way to secure this at some point. But for now, we are good to go. Here we go. One more down. Okay, so for this one, had a little bit of a challenge. For the 392s, this positive wire to your fuse box coming off the battery terminal sits up here. What you have is two now destroyed plastic rivets that Dodge puts everywhere, and this cover will not fit on top of here. It just won't go down unless you bust those rivets, take this cable and pop it underneath. We can get this out of the way, we don't need this. Pop it underneath the bracket. We twist this down, get it out of the way. Now we have a flush surface to work with. This plastic nub goes in there, flush. This sits flush, flush, and clips in. Last piece is they give you new plastic rivets that you can push right through, which I can't do one-handed, but I'll do in a second. So you just need to see how this is all the way in. That's no good. You got to put it in like this. You put the flat outside piece in first, all the way down. Again, I can't do it one-handed, but right, this goes all the way in, flat, and then this will go in on top and spread that out and lock it in place. This will be in here, and then you'll see what it looks like when it's all. Okay, so there you have it. All right, so strut cover, hood prop cover, fuse box, oil dipstick, catch can, washer fluid, both of my 392s, beverage deletes, other prop, strut cover rather, hood prop, coolant, and of course, my favorite is the ID plate. Last thing is, I told you guys about this, so it goes on nice and easy. You just got to take the billet off with the set screw on the side, pop this off, finagle this cover on because the hole's pretty small by design. Then you can clip this back on and tighten it up. And this guy, as I believe I mentioned along the way, I had to break the plastic clips, push the wire bundle underneath, then set this on top and use the Dodge plastic rivets, pop those in place. But there you go. So we have covered up some of the open spots and then put the blue on top. And when all is said and done, we have a much nicer looking engine bay. I am going to get the throttle body cover though. There's just no blue in this area. And I think that'll be a nice little pop of color right there. It's cheap. It's 55 bucks, but if you want it blue and for this particular engine, it's a little bit more, so it actually ends up being 85 bucks to do this. So awesome stuff, right? Billet, this stuff is, I mean, really just top notch, top quality stuff. Worth the wait, worth the price. That's it. So there you have it, guys. Enjoy. We'll see you again very soon. As always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and, you know, tell your friends. And I'll see you soon.